Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. It's Friday. What the Friday? Hey, what the Friday? It's Friday. 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 Greetings, Royal Family. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of the Morning Boogie Morning Show with me, Royal B. And we are a family like a giant tree. Happy Friday, everybody. It is Friday, October the 8th. The year is still 2021. And Tina Turner done sold her music rights. Okay, we're definitely going to get into that among other topics. Hopefully everybody's having a splendid Friday. It's the end of the work week for most of us. As you are coming in, ladies and gentlemen, please hit the like button. That is your admission fee. Drop down in the comments, share your thoughts. And throughout the broadcast, sound off in the comments. You know, we want to definitely build up engagement. And every comment helps. Every thumbs up helps as well. Okay? It's my moment of transparency. Like the video. So shout out to my Twitch viewers. Shout out to my YouTube viewers. Shout out to all viewers. Everybody. So Tina Turner has sold the rights to her music. Why? I'm going to get into that. Nicki Minaj has been a busy little bee. Okay. The music video that she is featured in and the song that she's featured in, BOYZ, premiered late last night, midnight. I did get a chance to listen to the song and watch the video, so I'm going to give my thoughts on that. Nicki Minaj went to go link up with Andy Cohen. Could she be hosting the Real Housewives of Potomac? Is it a possibility? Will she make a surprise appearance? I don't know. We shall see. And Juicy Smoothie, his trial is coming up, so I'll touch on that. So I got a couple of other hot topics sprinkled in between, okay? If you're just joining, welcome to the Morning Boogie Morning Show. Happy Friday. What the Friday? This is the What the Friday edition. It's Friday. Why not? Okay, I already sung my little jingle. But please like the video, like the video, like the video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's get into our first topic. Anime Bullock from Nutbush, Tennessee. According to Billboard and many other media outlets, Tina Turner sells music rights to BMG in blockbuster deal. 8-time Grammy Award-winning singer Tina the Turner has sold a sizable portfolio of music rights from her solo career to BMG. This is what the company recently announced. Through the acquisition, BMG will become a, quote, partner in all of Tina Turner's music interests, according to a statement made by the company, including Tina Turner's artist's share of her recordings, her writer's share of publishing, and her neighboring rights. Do you guys think that Tina Turner is hard up for money, or she just wants nothing to do with the music industry? Or is she doing this? Could it be that husband? You know, she over there in Switzerland. She left the United States and said, sayonara, see you later, and she hasn't looked back. Now, I know Tina Turner has 2 sons, and one of them is no longer with us, right? So what about her other son? Does he get any money from her? I don't know. I'm very confused as to why she would do this. Something just seems awkward about this. Something seems very, very fishy. Okay, let me read on. The acquisition will include the legendary singer's expansive discography, which includes 10 studio albums, including classics like Private Dancer, which peaked at number 3 on the Billboard 200, and Break Every Rule, which peaked at number 4 on the chart. 2 live albums, 2 soundtracks, and 5 compilations, including her greatest hits record, All the Best, which peaked at number 2 on the Billboard 200 in 2005. Altogether, Tina Turner has sold over 100 million records to date. And from what I'm hearing, this wasn't really a financially lucrative transaction, not for Tina Turner anyway. What's going on? So basically, BMG will be taking over Tina Turner's interest. Warner Music will remain her record company, maintaining the share of Tina Turner's records it has held since the beginning of her solo career in the early 80s. I something doesn't seem right about this. Is her husband kind of like her power of attorney? Did she agree to this? I don't know. Something seems weird that she would turn over all of her majority of her music rights to BMG. And it's a blockbuster deal for BMG. It's more lucrative for BMG than it is for Tina Turner. Something in the milk ain't clean, y'all. Something in the milk ain't clean. Now, she recently did a documentary. Did you guys see that? I think I saw it on HBO Max. It was kind of like a biopic, I guess, or not a biopic, kind of like a documentary. Yeah, a little documentary. It was okay. I don't know, y'all. If you want to read the rest of this article, it's just a statement from the BMG CEO saying that, they're honored to take on the job of managing Tina Turner's music and commercial interests. So they own her name, Tina Turner, the rights to her music, and her likeness. Is Tina Turner okay? And I'm not being immature. I'm being serious. Like, did she approve this, or is someone who's acting on behalf of her approve this? Something just doesn't seem right. Or maybe she's not well and she just wants to get rid. I don't know. This seems very, very fishy to me. I don't know. I mean, I ain't in the music business, but I know a thing or two about business. Sound off in the comments and let me know what you think. Again, this article was courtesy of Billboard.com. There are multiple other media outlets reporting on this as well, not just Billboard. All right, let's move it along. Let's just keep Anime Bullock in our prayers, because that just seems absolutely weird. Moving along, Juicy Smoothie. This is according to Rolling Stone. .com. Juicy Smoothie, his disorderly conduct case is scheduled for trial next month. Okay. Now, you guys know that he faces felony disorder conduct charges over what prosecutors allege was staging an attack in 2019 while in Chicago. Okay. So this is headed to trial. This is absolutely a bleep. It's going to be a bleep show. It's going to be a bleep show. There are people who believe that he made all of this stuff up. He sat down with Robin Roberts to do an interview, and Robin Roberts didn't seem like she was buying his story either. There were plenty of jokes that came from this and memes, so on and so forth. So, and some corruption was kind of exposed, but it seems like they're trying to cover that up. That's another topic for another day. But do you guys, okay, do y'all still think Juicy Smoothie was lying? Whatever happened to those Nigerian guys that were a part of all of this? We ain't heard nothing about them since, right? Has anybody heard anything about them? They ain't on social media. They don't have a TikTok. Where are those gentlemen? This is going to be a great distraction for whatever it is that these people who run things are trying to do behind the scenes. This is going to be a great distraction because no one cared about this up until recently, right? This is going to be an interesting trial. So basically, jury selection already began, and the case is going to start on November 29th, and he plans on pleading not guilty, of course. So the charges stem from January 2019 when the former Empire star, who had a apartment in Chicago, filed a police report after he alleged that he suffered an attack, near his Chicago dwelling, which sparked a hate crime investigation. Following the detailed investigation, authorities claimed that Smoothie staged the attack, alleging the actor paid two brothers, to help him in this scheme. Where are those two brothers at? I want to talk to them. I got a couple of questions. Now, did the authorities prove that this was a staged attack? They didn't prove that he staged this, unless I'm missing something, because I was following this situation for some time until I just lost interest. But they never proved that he staged this attack. I'm just saying, this sounds absolutely fishy. So next month, basically, this is going to trial. So I guess that's how 2021 is going to come to a close. Adele's going to be releasing an album. Juicy Smoothie is going to trial. What's next? Anybody else releasing any music? What a great distraction. I don't know, y'all. I want the officers to prove that Juicy Smoothie staged this. Listen, say what you will, crack all the jokes that you want. But in my opinion, the authorities did not do their job because they didn't prove that this was all made up. Even though I know some people are saying, who goes to Subway in below 60 below 0 degree weather in a snowstorm? I get all of that. But the officers have to prove that Juicy made all of this up. And I think what they did was they probably paid off those two brothers and made them a part of their scheme that Todd set up to come with us with the BS. I don't know. We'll see how this pans out. we definitely see how this will pan out. This will be interesting. I'll be paying attention because I'm nosy. I mean, why the hell not? All right, Juicy Smoothie might not be going to jail, but someone is. So the Neighborhood Talk posted this to their Instagram page. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. Let me pull this up on my phone. While I'm pulling this up on my phone, ladies and gentlemen, please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. It is time for you to pay your admission fee. And that admission fee is you pressing the like button. Or you could even drop a comment. Make sure you sound off on any of these topics that I'll be discussing today. Thank you. So a man who burglarized Rihanna's home sentenced to 9 years. He stole more than $50,000 in cash, jewelry, and designer purses. So the Neighborhood Talk writes, do y'all remember all those celebs' homes were being robbed back to back in 2018? A crew of 4 robbed the houses of Rihanna, Christina Milian, Robert Woods, and more. Well, it appears one of them has learned his fate. 9 years behind bars. Good. Now, this is according to the Daily Mail. Tyrus Williams, who's 22, was sentenced to 9 years in prison Thursday. He was 19 at the time of the robberies. Per the report, search warrant uncovered more than $50,000 in cash, plus watches, jewelry, and designer purses. Williams pleaded no contest to the charges. Police believe that Williams and his crew were also responsible for other celebrity home burglaries, and said that they found a list containing names and addresses of athletes, musicians, and actors upon arresting him. What a dumb criminal. So the teens would wear button-down shirts and drive luxury cars through Los Angeles neighborhoods where celebrities live. One team would knock on the front door to make sure that the house was empty, as the other 2 teens broke in through a window or door. The suspects would make their way to the master bedroom, where she said that they would steal cash, watches, firearms, jewelry, and anything else they could carry. So one of the people done snitched and turned on the rest. You know, you people think it's cool or it's funny to trespass on other people's properties. And see, when somebody blows your brains to smithereens, I don't have any sympathy for you. If it don't belong to you, stay away from it. Keep your sticky fingers in your pockets. Stay off people's property. So this person being sentenced to 9 years, yeah. Lock them up. Why the hell not? And the person that was snitching, that was also a part of this little foolishness, you should get double. You should get double. You're part of the scheme, and you going to run your mouth thinking you getting less time. No, give them the same time, if not more. Keep your hands to yourself. Stay off people's property. I wish she would have had security. Shot you right in your damn leg. All right, moving along. 9 years is enough. I mean, I think that's a good amount of time. And then when he comes out, put him on probation for 20 years. The nerve of you. People work hard to obtain their things. Okay? And you think that you could just ride on through and bust up in somebody's place and take their stuff? Shoot his fingers off. Moving along. It's fraud in the National Basketball Association, baby. 18 former NBA players were arrested by federal authorities in alleged healthcare scam. It's a whole lot of scamming in this motherfucker. What is going on? And what's crazy is 18 people splitting what? Maybe $3.5 million? Were their contracts bad? Why would you do this thinking that you wouldn't get caught? All right, let's listen to what Blondie has to say. All right, take it away, Blondie. Let the people know what's going on. Hold on, let me press play. All right, Blondie, it's on you.
Former NBA players arrested and charged in an alleged healthcare scam. They're accused of defrauding the NBA's health and welfare benefit plan out of $4 million. NBC News correspondent for investigations, Tom Winter's here with us. All right, Tom, an NBA champ and Stephon Marbury's cousin are among the people arrested here. Tell us more about who was involved and what they allegedly did here.
Well, first off, if you had told somebody back when Sebastian Telfair was tearing it up in New York City high school athletics that he'd one day be known as Stephon Marbury's cousin, I think people would have been shocked. But yes, that is what happened with his professional career. So that's what we refer to Stephon. To Sebastian Telfair.
Even more shocking, though, is this case he's involved with?
More shocking is this case. So look, it boils down to this. What these players decided to do is come up with a scheme where they would essentially say, we're not going to have medical procedures done, but we're going to send a notice to the NBA's health and wellness program, and we're going to say, look, we had these procedures done. We had to pay out of pocket. So can you guys reimburse us? Can you send us that? And they would put together these fake invoices, which were apparently not on letterhead, had poor grammar, according to the indictment, and were for procedures that occurred while some of them.
Spell check your fraudulent documents at least, for the love of God. Ugh.
Were playing basketball in Taiwan, while yet they were supposedly having a medical procedure in the United States.
Lord.
A number of the players actually came together here and said, we had root canals on the same day with the same teeth. It just got to a point where anybody looking at this could say, you know what, there's probably a problem here.
Yeah.
There's probably some fraud here. The NBA actually tried to claw back some of the money from the players, and some of the players actually did pay them back at different points. At the end of the day, we've got 18 NBA players, former NBA players, right now facing federal charges.
I don't mean to laugh here because obviously.
So what you laughing for, Blondie? This ain't funny.
The charges, they're federal, it's serious, but I mean, when you talk about a bunch of guys getting together with mistakes, sloppy letterhead, all saying we're having a root canal, I mean, it just seems like a poorly hatched scheme. But they were charged with conspiracy to commit healthcare and wire fraud. Those are big charges. What kind of trouble could they be in here? And aside from the really sloppy handwriting and all of those mistakes, how did authorities get tipped off that this was going on?
Well, we asked U.S. Attorney Audrey Strauss, her last press conference with us. Of course, she took over for fired U.S. Attorney Jeff Berman. She is actually going to be leaving that office shortly for the Biden administration's new handpicked choice. We asked her about that. She did not go into how this investigation came about. She did say that it's ongoing. Terrence Williams, one of the players that's charged here, is accused of being the person who, in their words, quote, orchestrated this. He received kickbacks from 10 players. So they would get the money from the NBA, and then in return for those fake invoices, they would send Williams some money as well. But when you look at the totality of the case here and the evidence that they have so far, at least what they've presented in the indictment, it appears to be pretty strong that they had these schemes going along. There are also a couple unindicted co-conspirators that are listed in here, not by name. So it'll be interesting to see where this investigation goes from here. Perhaps it expands.
All right, Tom, thanks so much. Always great to have you on.
Child, not Terrence. Lord, Terrence, why? Now, let me tell you, I was reading through this article, and a couple of, I think ESPN reported on it. A lot of outlets are reporting on it, right? So I didn't just read NBC's article. And I'm looking through to see if I recognize any names. And guess who is on this list also, y'all? Shannon Brown. Who's Shannon Brown? You might be asking. Monica, singer Monica, her ex-husband. Yes, Shannon Brown was up in the scheme too. Now what? Terrence Williams. Now who ratted you out, Terrence? I wonder what type of time they're going to face. Now, it's so interesting how they are putting out the names of all of the players, right? Okay, fine. You do the crime. I get it. You're going to get exposed. But I'm curious, like the guy said with the glasses, I'm curious to see who the other people involved are. Are they going to make their names public too, or are they going to keep them anonymous? I'm pretty sure that there were doctors' offices or people in the NBA, that were involved and helped facilitate this too. So everybody was getting broke off with a little something. Do I think that this was worth it? No, obviously not. Now, oh my gosh, this is absolutely terrible. Not only are you probably going to have to pay this money back, plus fines, interest, legal fees, they're going to take you to court. Shannon Brown was on the list, y'all. They said Terrence Williams was the one, was the head Negro in charge. Yo, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I don't know why this wasn't a well thought out plan. And sister Blondie over there laughing at the grammatical errors on the letters and stuff like that. There were people in the NBA who probably were paid to be quiet, on the administrative side. They were paid to be quiet. And hopefully they will get exposed like these former NBA players are getting exposed. Not Shannon Brown. Lord have mercy. So if this goes, I'm curious to see what the reprimand for this is going to be. I'm pretty sure they will blast it all over the media. Another distraction, y'all. Another distraction. Okay, speaking of distractions, let me tell you something about this Madonna She's gross. As she's gotten older, she's just gotten more and more gross. So page 6 is reporting Madonna showed up on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, who does a great job, by the way. I really like him. He came out of the SNL camp. Anyway, so Madonna, she basically lies across the desk and flashes the audience on a Tonight Show. And she thought that this was cute. Madonna is 63 years old. Okay, Lourdes, come get your mama, Lourdes. Come and get your mama. So Madonna, she wreaked havoc. I'm reading the article according to page 6 during her appearance on the Tonight Show Thursday when she crawled across host Jimmy Fallon's desk and flashed her tush to the audience. Madonna, 63 years old, stopped by the late night show to promote her new documentary, Madonna X, and began the interview by saying that she wanted viewers to understand that art is important in our lives. She says, artists are here to disturb the peace. She's quoting the writer James Baldwin, and she also added, and so I hope that I have disturbed not only your peace this afternoon, but people's peace while they watch the show. But I mean that in the best way. Jimmy Fallon, he responded, oh yeah, you get in good trouble. Good trouble. Oh, girl. First of all, you look great, Madonna, in this picture. Not sprawled across the desk, but she looked nice. 63 years old, huh? You disturbed my digestive system, Madonna, because I just ate before I started recording this video. Like, no, absolutely not. Why you? I get it. Madonna is synonymous with, raunchy and pushing the envelope. Man, but you 63, girl. Is she eligible for Medicare yet? Is 65 and over? Madonna, just no. You look great, though, but you ain't got to do all of that. I hope they sanitize that desk. Ew. Remember when she tried to kiss Drake on stage? Ugh. Gross. So yeah, there she goes with her stunts. Girl, oof, God, no, Madonna. Please. I hope YouTube doesn't take this video down. Let me get her off my screen. So that's that on Madonna, child. Madonna's still out here fiending for attention. Are you gonna watch her documentary? I mean, if you've seen them all. I mean, she's had documentaries before. What do we need to know about Madonna now? Moving along. Andy Cohen linked up with the Nicki Minaj, ladies and gentlemen. So is this confirmation that she is actually going to be hosting the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion? Now, if you guys don't know, Nicki Minaj watches the Housewives of Potomac, and she posted a couple of posts on Instagram saying that she would love to host the reunion, and she atted Andy Cohen. So is this proof that she's really at the taping for the Housewives of Potomac reunion? So let's get into this article. 2fab.com is where I'm reading this from. Nicki Minaj really has made her Real Housewives dream come true, appearing with Andy Cohen at the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion taping on Thursday. The rapper had first begun to manifest her desire to host a reunion over the summer, later sharing that Cohen had even gone so far as to offer to give up his seat if she was seriously interested in helming the show. It looks like things didn't quite go down that way. Instead, it looks like Andy and Nicki might be sharing hosting duties. Or maybe Nicki was just saved as a last-minute surprise for the Housewives, probably with a few questions of her own to spice things up. Now, on Thursday, Andy Cohen jumped on his Instagram stories to share with his fans that he was taping the reunion special with the Real Housewives of Potomac ladies before revealing that Nicki would be joining him and the ladies. He then made the reunion Instagram official with a post proper on his page, with him and Nicki posing together. Nicki was even holding the question card, suggesting a greater involvement than just a cameo surprise for the cast. So first of all, she looks stunning here. I like this color. I like her hair color. So you can see she's holding the cards with the Real Housewives of Potomac logo. She looks beautiful right here. Go on, Nicki, do your thing. Now, are you guys interested in seeing Nicki kind of take over the hosting job on Housewives of Potomac. I would be interested in what questions she's going to ask. The ratings are going to be through the freaking roof, okay? She makes a cameo, or if she hosts half, Andy hosts half, that will be interesting, because I want to see, because Nicki's an actress, right? She went to a performing arts school. Nicki Minaj is not a bad actress. So I think she has an understanding of television and broadcasting. You know, she's got the music on lock. She's got the female rap on lock. She's got all of that on lock, right? So I would love to see how she would conduct herself, or how she would kind of navigate the TV broadcasting television world. I'm going to be tuning in for this. Absolutely. So shout out to Nicki Minaj. This is a good look. And Andy, let me tell you something. Y'all could use some resuscitation over there at Bravo. And this is, Nicki Minaj is the defibrillator that's going to basically shock interest back into the Housewives reunion. But Potomac has been doing very, very well. Atlanta, not so much. Beverly Hills, but you know, Potomac is kind of saving the franchise right now. So this is a good look to have someone like Nicki Minaj's stature, popularity. Even though I'm gonna say this, I think that this is a little bit beneath, or not even a little bit. I think that this is beneath Nicki Minaj. However, I think that this could be a good look for both the Bravo Housewives franchise and a good look for Nicki Minaj, because it kind of sends a message like, I'm not too good for this. I watch Housewives of Potomac as well. So it's a win-win situation for both parties. I mean, Nicki's not losing anything by being on here, and she's not really gaining anything by being on here. But, you know, I'm here for it. I definitely want to see. So drop that in the comments. Let me know what you think. Yeah, Housewives of Potomac has been real spicy, and their ratings, they're not flopping. All right, so while we're on the topic of Nicki Minaj, Jessie Nelson, she debuted her video and song BOYZ featuring none other than Nicki Minaj. Now, the video, 10 out of 10. Okay, it is a remake, and that's fine. That's fine, as long as you do it properly. So the video is a remake of "We Ain't Going Nowhere," Bad Boys for Life, the song with Diddy and Black Rob, right? Remember, they moved into the neighborhood, and the people were kind of like, oh, who are these hip-hoppity people in the neighborhood? Same concept. You see Jessie Nelson did a little dance number, really cute. She looked fabulous in the video, and then kaboom, here comes Nicki Minaj rapping on the track. Everything about Nicki Minaj's lyrics in this song was perfect, perfect, perfect. Nicki Minaj does this in her sleep, okay? I like lyrical Nicki. I don't care about any other controversy outside of the lyrics, okay? She put pen to paper, and it was effortless. She looked amazing, okay, in the video. The song is a sample also of the song Bad Boys for Life, okay? Diddy did make a cameo in the video. He showed up at the door, same way. What was that guy's name? I can't remember the guy's name, who was like P. Diddy, Sean Combs, whatever you call yourself. So Diddy took over that role, that comedian. Is it Ben Stiller? Ben Stiller, right? It's Ben Stiller, right? Anyway, Diddy looked great in the video. Jessie looked great in the video. I have not heard of her prior to this. I know that she was a part of a group, Little Mix, I think that's what it's called, right? And she left that group, last year or so. Perfect. This is a radio hit. This is a club hit. This is a driving in the car, chilling hit. I can hear this on the radio over and over. It's one of those songs that hopefully will get heavy radio play. Nicki Minaj did not miss at all. And even Jessie Nelson, she sang, and then she kind of did that sang rap type deal. She did a great job. But back to Nicki Minaj lyrics. She made references to the bad boy artist. You know how she plays with those words. Nicki, Nicki, Nicki. Yes, 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 and yes. I'm here for this. I like lyrical Nicki. The bars were effortless. It was cute. The song is cute. Again, it's a remake. And I'm sure Diddy had to get, they had to get Diddy's stamp of approval, obviously, to be able to do this. You know, Diddy gets credit for everything that he does, and he could sample, but you ain't sampling his ish unless he gives you the green light. Now, here's the thing. I could have easily saw, what's her name? Aubrey O'Day, my girl Aubrey from Danity Kane. I could have easily saw Aubrey O'Day and Nicki Minaj do this song. She gave me a little bit of Aubrey, like the way that she looked when she was doing the dance number in the overalls and the Timbs, the way her hair was. I don't know. She gave me Aubrey energy, and I think Aubrey would have killed it. But okay, it's not Aubrey, it's Jessie. So I give the song and the video 10 out of 10. Nicki looked great in the video. So did Jessie. And again, they remade the video and they made it their own. So, I mean, they didn't have much creativity to kind of, like, they didn't use much creativity because they already had the skeleton of the original video, but they made it their own. I mean, I'm here for it. The song is good. Tell me what you think if you haven't heard Jessie Nelson's BOYZ featuring Nicki Minaj. Nicki crushed it. The second time that I listened to it, I kind of just fast forwarded to Nicki's part. No shade, Jessie. I just wanted to hear her bars over and over again. Lyrical content on 1,000. I'm here for it. That's the Nicki that I want to hear and see. Straight just give me the lyrics. Just give me the lyrics. Nothing more, nothing less. And give me looks. And she looked great. She bodied every look. And again, she looked like she was having fun. And that's important. So I have nothing negative to say about the song. The bars, on point. That's what I'm talking about, Onika. So if you guys heard the song and saw the video, sound off in the comments and share your thoughts. I didn't know what to expect. I'm going to be honest. I didn't expect anything. So I just went into it like, all right, let's see what it's given. Nicki delivered, and I'm here for it. So we shall see where this is going to chart on the U.S. charts because Jessie Nelson is a UK artist. So it'll be interesting to see, not next week, the week after that, where this is going to land on Billboard. I'm excited for both of them. I'm happy for both of them. They both look like they had a great freaking time. It would be nice. It would be nice if they brought back like a making the video. You remember MTV used to have that? Like they used to have the making the video, and then after that the video would premiere. So it would be cute to see kind of like a behind the scenes and what their energy was like. Maybe they'll show footage of that later on down the line. All right, Royal Family. That's it. So Nicki Minaj could possibly be hosting, do a little hosting yang on Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. I'm excited for that. This song, BOYZ, I'm anxious to see what it's going to do on the charts. It's a good song. Visuals are great. There's a budget obviously behind Miss Jessie Nelson, and I'm here for it. What else? Tina Turner sold her music rights, her likeness, and her name to BMG. Do you guys think that Tina Turner is okay? Juicy Smoothie. Trial begins November 29th. What do you think the outcome is going to be? So drop down in the comments and definitely share your thoughts. You have time to pay your admission fee. Hit the like button, like the video, like. Thank you. And to all of you who have been watching, commenting, and sharing my videos, because I see those stats on the back end, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate your support, and I appreciate your attendance. So that's all I got. Ain't got no more, Royal Family. I'm signing off for now, but I'll be back soon. I love you for watching, and as always, until next time, peace.